Yo, I'm out and about. I'm doing a bit of filming for just social media in general, but I'm in a really good spot at the minute. I'm just smashing out videos left, right and centre. So I want to talk to you about the society trap that you might be stuck in, the society norm, because I think there's a loop. I think there's a system at the minute which society has created that has been around for so many decades that we're just, people are just used to it. And the reason we're in it is because this is a belief system that we was brought up in when we was kids, or maybe we saw our parents do this, and that's why we follow suit. And the society norm and the society sort of trap that we're in is about fitness and health and wellness once you become a parent, because I think it makes you believe that you have to just be a certain person now, that you can't do the things that you used to do for yourself anymore, and you just live a life as a parent as opposed to living a life for yourself. And that's not being selfish, but I think there has to be an element of you in your life. And we've all heard the terms, the dad bod era, the mum tum era. And I don't really understand why we have to have a belief system in that respect, that that's the way we have to live now. I think we're all part of a society norm, we all get it. And listen, I want, just for context, right, when I'm talking about this, we're stripping the parent life to the side for a minute. We're just going to put that in a box and put it to the side, because we all understand and recognise what life is like as a parent, what responsibilities you have, how much time it takes up, how much energy it needs and requires every week, all right? And I'm not taking that away. We all recognise and we all get that. And some people have to do more things than others. Again, I respectfully understand that. I want to just talk about you today. I just want to talk about what you're doing for you, what life you're living, what is getting you up and getting you excited in the mornings every day and every week. Because for a lot of us as parents, and I see this with a lot of the people that I help, a lot of people that I coach, the people that come into the lean parent method and need my support, need my coaching to work on their own health and fitness goals, they're all in the society norm to start with. They're all in the trap and they're reaching out to get out of it. And that's, for me, that's my outlet. That's what I want to help people do. And the things that we do within here is, right, we create some clarity around what they need to do for them to get them excited, to get them energized again, to get them motivated, to get them really working out what they want to do for them and why it's important to them, and what kind of skills, what kind of responsibilities, what kind of things that they want to bring back to their life that's going to make them feel good again. Because I think for a lot of people, and you may be included when you're watching this today, when you become a parent and over the first couple of years, if you do lose your way with your health, your fitness, your fat loss, your sporting credentials, your fitness, all that kind of thing, right? You put weight on, all right? You're probably 1, 2, maybe even 3 stone heavier than you was before you had kids. You've probably lost a lot of fitness, a lot of shape, a lot of definition, a lot of strength. You're probably really not that confident in how you look at the minute. You've probably got clothes that don't fit you that well, or clothes that fit you differently. You don't wear the tighter tops or the tighter jeans or the dresses or anything like that anymore. Hopefully just the ladies with the dresses. But you just lose that confidence in yourself. You lose that impact on what you're doing for you. And it really becomes difficult to get out of that trap, out of that kind of feeling, right? And that's what we're trying to create, that purpose for people. We're trying to say, right, what are the outlets? So these are the things that I think, I want you to take you something from today's video in terms of getting out of that society trap, that society norm, all right? And the first thing that you have to do is you have to recognise that you're in it. You have to recognise that you are actually just stuck in the rut of going to work, going home, being a parent, being a partner, and never having that outlet for yourself. The second thing you need to do is work out how you're going to get out of it. What's going to give you that buzz? What's going to give you back that clarity, that energy, that refocus on you? And I think it just takes something really, really small to get started with. So that could literally just be you starting some form of fitness journey again. It could just be you starting to eat some healthy food again. That could just be you getting a bit of a plan of action for the week ahead. Because until you start doing it, you don't really know what the outlet is. You don't really know if it works for you. We all believe a certain element of our life that we don't have the time to do things, but how do you know you don't have the time if you don't purposefully put that action in place every day. So you need to make sure that you have something to work within. I always think setting a 4-week goal is a great way. Something that I do with my clients first and foremost is we set a 1-month goal, something that they can get their teeth into straight away, that's going to help them, give them a win, give them that early buzz, give them that early confidence, that early motivation to say, do you know what, actually this is going to work for me. This is something that's going to give me that purpose, that energy, that motivation again. But you do need to recognise that it's not going to be a changing overnight as well. It's not just going to be a short-term thing. And I think when it comes to long-term visions, long-term ideas, long-term concepts as a parent, this is when we lean back onto the parent life, because ultimately you're not just doing it for you now either, are you? You're doing it for the people around you. You're doing it for your kids, you're doing it for your immediate family, you're doing it for your other half, but you're still doing it for you. And I believe wholeheartedly that as a parent, if you want to be the role model, the leader, the person that your kids look up to as they are getting older, they want to see what it looks like. They don't want to hear your words. They want to see your actions. They want to see your behaviour, see your leadership qualities, see your role model-like status, where they just look up to you with everything you do. And that comes from actions, right? That comes from you doing the things you need to do for yourself. Going out and doing your training, eating healthy foods, not boozing every weekend, not eating takeaways every weekend, not just slobbing around on the sofa. You have to just live the life in order for them to see what that life looks like, for them to then follow on. And then you can use that as your motivation, no? You're working on yourself to be the best version of you that's then going to impact your kids. How fucking powerful is that as a parent? It couldn't be any more powerfuler. Powerfuler? Is that even a word? But see how the knock-on effect of everything you do for you impacts everybody around you. And I'll be honest, right? The amount of people that I've helped in our coaching programs over the years that have gone on to do better at work, seek out a new job, get a promotion, achieve other things in their lives, just from taking care of their health, their fitness, their wellness, prioritising themselves again, making sure they're not part of that society norm anymore. It's really fucking inspiring. And I think if you can do that, that is the biggest showcase thing you can do as a parent, isn't it? Is still being able to manage your own health, fitness, wellness, be in the best shape of your life, look and feel the best you've ever felt whilst being a parent. Because I tell you what, if you could do that whilst being a parent, fucking hell, you could take on the world. So yeah, I hope this video helps today. It was a little bit of an off the cuff one, but it's something I'm really passionate about, so I feel it really easy to talk about. Now, I am going to plug just at the end here, if you would like some help and support with your own health and fitness journey, if you're stuck in that society norm, if you're stuck in that loop and you don't know how to get out of it, and you do need some help and support and somebody to guide you and lead you and give you the understanding of exactly what you need to do for you to make yourself feel this energized, confident, strong, fit individual who's the best parent, who's the best partner, who's really got their shit together again. If you'd like to ask me, or you'd like me to help you with that, there's a link in the caption below of how you can directly contact me, and I will send you some more information about the things that I do, the Lean Parent Method itself, and anything else you'd like to ask. But until then, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe it if you're not, and I'll see you in the next one.